Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Jim Wallace.
And I'm Carla Heath-Sands. Memorial services for former First Lady Rosalynn Carter continued today in Atlanta.
WLB News 10's Mackenzie Petrie joins us live in the studio. She has more about today's tribute. Mackenzie.
This afternoon, hundreds of people gathered to pay tribute to the former First Lady at Glenn Memorial Church at Emory University in Atlanta, including her husband, former President Jimmy Carter, who hasn't been seen much in public since entering hospice at his home in Plains earlier this year. The former president was joined by President Joe Biden and former President Clinton, Vice President Kamala Harris, and the second gentleman, and all 5 of the former First Ladies who are still living.
We have been so enormously gratified by the love and support that we have felt from across the world. So thank you so much. And as Reverend Warnock told me, my grandmother doesn't need a eulogy. Her life was a sermon. And it was a mighty testament to the power of faith and to the power of a deep and determined love. And she lived this public love story that we all know of, that has inspired the world, including in these last days. And I think of all the things she accomplished, her most viral moment was when they were at a baseball game and the Braves put them on the kiss cam.
I will always love my mother. I will cherish how she and Dad raised her children. They've given us such a great example of how a couple should relate. Let me finish by saying that my mother, Rosalynn Carter, was the most beautiful woman I've ever met.
Tomorrow, the former First Lady's 3-day memorial service will finish up with the procession and funeral services in Plains. In studio, Mackenzie Petrie, WALB, your hometown news source.
WALB will have special live TV coverage of tomorrow's memorial in Plains. You can see the live coverage on both channels on WALB, ABC, and NBC starting at 10:50 a.m. when the motorcade arrives in town. You'll also see the memorial service inside the Maranatha Baptist Church in Plains. Our coverage will also be live on the WALB News 10 app.